Goed, mijn waarde. Dit is weer een mooi gedeelte van onze saga. Yes, mijn saga. Greetings, yes, friends. Now we get to a nice part of the saga. The part of vengeance. First against the man who betrayed me at the assembly. Reginhard, who's been making mean comments to Brunhild all the way. Now came the time for vengeance. As a group of heavily armed men approaches you, it is led by Harald Haraldson, the king's right hand, who reminds you of your promise at the assembly. It is the hour of Hulmgang, and your opponent is already on Short Island. They surround your party and lead you to the nearby beach, where a gaunt old man awaits in a small boat. You get in the boat, and the two of Harald's men push it into the water. The old man, without a word to you, begins paddling towards the island on the horizon. The water is gentle. The only sound you hear is that of the oars in the water striking in slow and deliberate rhythm. The old man is not so old, but wrinkles of a hard life at sea make him look like an elder. He wears a worn, salt-bleached tunic, and the skin and hands look like hard leather. His eyes are blue and crystal clear, and do not look directly at you even for a moment, but remain focused on the island. Up ahead awaits an opponent who was once your companion. The assembly has decided that two go to Short Island, but only one returns. The boat stops near a small beach, and after you get off, the old man paddles it a few tens meters away back into the ocean, where he stops and waits. The duel begins! All I wanted was a farm, a wife and children. I did not want your death, but I do not want to die either. Sorry, Diar, but you have to die. As I said, you are sorry too late. Come and face me! Verrader! I'll rip his head off! Throwing spears at me, eh? Kom dichterbij, mietje! Vengeance! 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 Wraak! Wraak! Haat! Haat! Yes. Two went to the island, and only one returns. You have been victorious, but at the cost of killing your old companion, the filthy traitor. In your mind, you remember the phrase you heard so often from Reginhard. Get weer twee heroes kill. Fate always goes as she must. And the old man takes the boat back to where the warriors await in Denmark. When you arrive, they pick up their things and say nothing, aware of the gravity of the moment. Soon they are ready to go. Harald and his men have already left. It's time to look for the assembly judge called Björn in the meat hall of Liebe. So came an end to Reginhard. As you stop to rest on your companions approach you. Their faces show concern. My lord, we want you to know that no one blames you for what happened in the duel. Everyone fully supports you. You better! What happened was inevitable, my friend. It was him or you. I understand the weight of you carry on your shoulders because I have experienced the same. After the massacre on the Wodenrik, I know no words can soothe you, but nobody expected Reginhard's betrayal. None of this is your fault. He deserved to die, so I am not sorry. Yeah. It seems that we should not worry about you. You are a person without feelings. Eagle versus Steven Simengi. I do not understand all these tears. Reginhard betrayed us. I trusted him. Everybody trusted him. I thought he was a good guy. And what he did was spy for Sigurd. He sold us out his house for a house and a woman. Reginhard was a piece of shit. And he deserves death. No, the piece of shit in the party is you, Eagle. You did the exact same thing. Go back to your father. He seems surprised, but the surprise is soon overtaken by intense anger. Oh, to be sure you won't. This is the best news I could have heard. I leave your pathetic little company to return to a true leader. A king, my father Horik, and now I leave you, save for my hope that they will kill you in England. I'd rather kill you first. You deceived my dear Brunhild. Bastard, all of you. Yeah, let's go meet and meet her. Thankfully now I have true friends by my side, I hope. So, we have Asbjorn. Oh, there's quite a few folk here. Ah, ransom broker. This is actually very handy. I have some ruffians to sell off. I mean, ransom off, yes. There we go. Shame Solveig doesn't have much to say on this whole matter. Oh well. Hi, sir. Nice to meet you again. Nice to meet you too, again. I think it is a good time to introduce myself officially, since it is likely that our paths are attached. I am Asbjorn from Odifse. I am a Luknir, a simple doctor who wasted some time in Francia until I returned to Denmark some months ago. On my way back to Odifse, I landed in Ribe and ended up staying here for a few months, serving the local elites and not so elite. I guess my service earned me enough prestige to be summoned as an Earthling in the assembly held a few days ago. The truth is, I was not interested in coming back to Odysseus so soon, for I am still young and have the opportunity to travel to other places and learn more. The Norns must have noticed and tied together our fates. You need someone who can dress the wounds of your soldiers, and I need someone with your fortunes that shines above. The rest of the men I've known. A doctor, eh? Well, as long as you're loyal to me and like Reginhard, you are welcome to join me and trek and join the Viking fleet. I am sure we will be good friends. We must go to the port of Ribe as soon as you can to ask the portmaster to join the fleet. I am glad. I am young and my thirst for knowledge knows no limits. I hope our travels will help increase my experience. It's very interesting how the Norns spin their yarn. Until a few days ago, before the assembly, I thought I would return to my home in Odifse to end my days remedying the wounds and snivels. Then I met you and I knew that all would change. Then I welcome you in my shield wall, Lurkener. Good. Give me a few moments to prepare and I'll be ready to move. Ah, so Asbjorn joined us. Good, he can take Reginhard's place in the shield wall. Traveller, what type of traveller are you? Ah, you can just tell me things. Well then. I suppose now then we'll go speak with the portmaster. Hey, are you looking to travel to another town? From here, one travel to the port. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to speak to another portmaster. Right. Stroll to town. Oh, I guess he's over there then. Fine. Gentlemen, children, children. Oh, what a mighty fine pig you have here. Oink, oink, oink! Oh, it's a nice pig. I'll look forward to eating it one day. Hello, Portmaster. Welcome, sir. Your ship, the Wraak from Diar, is marvelous. My workers could apply some fresh farmers and paint if you like. No, I've come to join the fleet of Sven de Boelneck and Harald Haraldson, who travel to Angerland, actually. He indicates the far side of a bay with run. Hi, Electrum Diar. I see you've made a name for yourself in this land. It makes me happy to think that my business with you has helped you in this. That you deserve a line or two in the saga about you, Yes, the portman was a very sneaky bastard who was always sending me on fetch quests. That's about the lines I share with you in my saga. The fleet of Sven and Harald is across the bay. It's a number of 50 boats, many of them warships, totaling over 800 men. Have you finished your affairs in Denmark? Are you ready to leave? I warrant you won't be back soon. Yes, I'm done here. Let's get started. Let's board with my men. Well, good luck, Vinir. Although, you can see many boats there. Most of the fleet is anchored over in the bay, outside the city. Join them as soon as you feel ready. Alright then. I think I feel ready. I guess I need to go on my boat. Alright. Sail from this port. Join up with the Grand Fleet. Since your arrival, there have been a great hubbub in the port of Ribe. 800 Vikings and their captains have been boarding their ships in order of arrival. While slaves load baggage, supplies and even animals, most of the ships are the Knorr size type, cargo ships. But there are also some good dozen warships. You spend the night on your ship, while during the day you help as you can. Your warriors kill time enjoying the hospitality of the neighbors and happy widows. You have had no chance to get close to Sven de Boelneck, or rather to his ship. But you hear that he and Harald, the two people in charge of a fleet, have been arguing over all types of stupid things. Some of Harald's men have even been stabbed in the street. Well, let's join the expedition. Hopefully I'll find a chance to stab that bastard Sven sometime. Yes. At the bow of the Wraak from Diar, the great fleet set sail. The Beda Chronicles. There was a man called Egbert, or I should say, a king called Egbert Sinning, for he was the king of Northumbria, but he was a puppet king chosen by the Vikings because he was a weak man whom they could handle. Was this the fate that awaits us also? In Anno Domini 868, the Vikings took Snottingham. There was fear, much fear, but Wessex and Mercia joined forces. Alfred of West Seax and the king's brother was married to Ealwith, daughter of Eorlet Mukil, Elderman of the Gianni of Eardburg, from the royal line of the king of Mercians. Two realms called the Feards to war. Wessex advanced on Snottingham from south, and Mercia joined on the way. Maybe they could finally put an end to the advance of the Sons of Ragnar. My life was about to change, but I did not know that. Such a drastic story. By now, the difference between Sven de Boelneck, protected by Jarl Sigurd, and Harald Haraldson, protected by King Horik, are so clear that the fleet progresses to divide in two, depending on who supports which commander. But it's not time for worry. The sea brings winds and the freedom of the waves, and your ship is heading for England, where the rivers carry silver and men get fame. And now you are closer than ever to Sven the Bullneck. You just wait for your chance to kill him and rescue your mother. Fate always rewards the patient. We'll continue to England then. The journey from Ribe to Eorfrek, or as the Danish call it, Jorvik, is 3 days with good weather. But with the slower Knorrs, the trip will take a day or two more. The ships have spread out, but this is usual. When traveling with sail, the winds govern at will. The ships will reunite at their destination. A long trip like this requires a routine. Men take turns to work the work of the boat, even at night, because the fleet never stops offshore. The smell of the crowded men is horrible. The water you drink and the food you eat taste terrible. And it is always uncomfortable having to peer over the stern when you want to relieve yourself. Eventually, the rift between Harald and Sven becomes open. Each now meets separately with the captains who are faithful to him. Each of the parts of the fleet proceeds separately. Harald has called you and the other captains to his boat for an emergency meeting. Apparently one of the captains faithful to Sven the Bullneck has changed his alliance to Harald and brings news. Look forward to the meeting as well. Maybe there's finally news of your mother. Hail, captains! I have sent for you because tomorrow at noon you will reach the coast of Northumbria. It is time to release the details of the mission and talk about the problems that plague this fleet. Very well, speak. In Northumbria, our Danish brothers have become strong. They control the kingdom through a puppet king. There are small uprisings of anglers, but these are localized and severely repressed. Nothing serious. The latest news we have is that the sons of Ragnar have moved south, taken the place known as Snottingham in Meerse. The king of Meerse has not taken this well. He has besieged them there with his army, supported by the kings of West Sax. We fear that the Ragnar sons may be in a hard place, so our mission is to go to Jorvik and join forces that are gathering under Rathenbach, another of the sons of Ragnar, in support of his brothers. From there we will move south and meet with the Anglers and the Saxons. With little luck, we will kill their king, and our road south will be opened for plunder. You will come back rich to your wife and kids this year. Oh, I hope so. I have many mouths to feed. One of the captains laughed lightly. You should have thought about that before having 3 wives and 20 children. This issue is serious. How many men do Meerse and West Sax have? I've been there. They're strong, good folk, actually. That is hard to say. The information we have comes from merchants and travelers. They speak of thousands of men. It hardly matters, though. The Angles and the Saxons are weak people, fully domesticated by their kings. It will be like attacking housewives. He spits overboard before fixing his gaze to one of Sven's captains, who happens to be at your side. Although everything is clear and our goal is near, it seems the problem with Sven the Bullneck don't stop cropping up. This captain, Olaf, is now with us, and he is very serious news. Go ahead, Olaf. I will not beat around the bush. Sven the Bullneck is unwilling to share command with Harald Haraldsson. At first opportunity he will kill Harald and take the command. It may occur as we land, though I cannot be sure.
Maybe my desertion of his party will change his mind. I am making a guard rotation during the trip. We will land, and I will challenge Sven to a duel to the death. Sven the Bullneck is a lunatic, but he is a dangerous lunatic.
Ah, sounds good. You have my full support. Even you decide to attack his boat while still unprepared.
You have my full support too, Harold. That man Sven is very dangerous.
You have my support as well. I eagerly plunged my dagger into him many times and cut his bullneck off and make new stakes out of it. Still, what about my mother?
A woman travels with Sven the Bullneck. She is a seer there, one who accepts the spirit of the claw and speaks a word of Odin. Everyone reveres her, and she is a woman touched by the gods. Sven the Bullneck has married her in hopes of having a child touched by the gods, but she is old and her belly is dry. If she is your mother, I do not think she remembers you, as she has a curse that does not allow her to keep memories overnight. It looks like your mother now swerves, Sven the Bullneck. I hope you are prepared to deal with this when things get ugly. All around you suddenly in turmoil, shouting men drown out your answer. A warrior bursts in the meeting. He is hot and his eyes show panic.
Hersey Harold, sir! Sven the Bullneck has attacked us! Half the fleet is charging us! Thorpe, help us! Sven has caught us unprepared!
Harold remains calm, a man unaccustomed to action, and begins to give orders. Captains, return to your ships and lead your crew. Sven the Bullneck will pay dearly for this attack. If we should lose this battle, remember to inform Rathbart Ragnarsson about the betrayal by Sven the Bullneck. Good luck! Now, to battle!
Of course, we should have expected this.
Carry on the wind. We cannot hold them! There are too many! We must retreat!
No, I want to fight! Let's go try to flee now! We are going to fight! Oh. That's a lot of ships. Maybe we should, close sail and flee. Yes. Oh dear, they're kind of coming for us. No, actually activate the shield. The sails. Come, go with the wind, gentlemen. Oh dear, they call us. Well, guess I'll kill some of these traitors myself then. I have no respect for you! Kill! Mord op zijn bloed in het water! You bastard! I'll cut you to ribbons! You can't touch me! I am invincible! Niemand zal mij verslaan! Kloofviolen! Piratendieventuig! Geef jullie spijt dat jullie mij aanvallen! Hear the cries of my women! They shall sing you to your death, kind of! I might need some help here. I think I might, I need some help. Okay, I'm strong again. Come on, cut down these living of a cowards. There we go. Now that I have to face them only from one side, I can easily handle them. Kind of. A lot.
Are you fighting with your outer head? That's... Ow. That's very disturbing. Well, I guess, we died,
No, that's not how the story ends.
No, I will tell you how I survived next time in this epic saga, and what we did once we came to Engeland.
Till then.